of Fortune. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong show.
Wrong show.
Right, of course. I have to be muted. I had to be muted during my intro. I'm going to do that again. Evening, everybody. It's Tuesday night. We're here for beers, buds, and no fucks. Although we just had some fucks a moment ago. And we're going to drink some beers. We're going to hang out with some of the British invasion. So let's talk about some of the people that we have on the panel today. We've got our good friend Assassin Lupa. Say hello, Assassin Lupa.
Hello. Nice to see you all today.
You know what's funny? Don't let that voice fool you because she'll kick your ass. She definitely
right.
will.
She'll shotgun your face off, yeah.
That's right. And then we also have our first time Retro Renegade guest, Animated Evil. Say hello, Animated Evil.
Hello, everybody watching. Thank you for the invite, people. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, we're a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. So if you're not prepared for what's going to happen tonight,
he'll fit right in.
Yeah.
this coming from Jago, I'm all right.
Yeah, you should have seen all the shit I was talking to him when I first jumped in the channel. He was greening with me. I was like, "That's good shit."
He'll get through the initiation, I'm sure.
Just crack a few beers, he'll be fine.
Oh,
it's all easily
Don't
takes.
worry, I will.
And we have a returning guest, Stubbs Gaming, with his new avatar. Say hello, Stubbs.
Hello, Retro Renegades. Stubbs is back. How you doing?
I expected Stubbs to go, hello, Stubbs.
Hello.
This invasion is in force, but we're
yes.
outnumbered. We're outnumbered at the start. We weren't. We're outnumbered now.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen for very long.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so somebody just came through the back door, and I thought it was just gas, but apparently it wasn't gas. Who might our new guest be?
What's up, you sexy bastards?
Oh my God!
Oh, God.
Oh, tonight.
The man behind the tear-jerking video had to invade. Oh my God! What's going on?
I had to come and say happy birthday in person.
Oh, I appreciate it. I really do. Listen, that video, I'm not joking. That video had me welling up like I was watching like I was watching a Hallmark movie or something.
Crying little baba.
Or if I got my pubes caught in the zipper, you know.
Infinite, what did I say was going to happen? What did I say was going to happen?
Yeah.
Get him going. It's like that part. It's like that part in the movie of Land Before Time when he couldn't find his mother with the little.
Well, you know, for those of us. For those of us old guys, it's when Bambi's mother was shot.
Oh yeah.
Not to be outdone. Hold on. Not to be outdone when they had to kill Old Yeller.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm still to this day. So.
Just the thought of me. Oh no.
So that was total a total team effort. Gotta give a shout out to Infinite who helped quarterback that whole thing, man.
You know,
he got everyone together.
I am not surprised either because at least 4 times he kept saying, "So your birthday's the 30th, right? Your birthday's the 30th, right?"
I thought I was spacing it out.
Jay's like, why the hell is he asking about my damn birthday so much? I'm getting older. Shut up.
Yes, I'm getting old, you bastard. Don't remind me.
I was trying to find out the right date to give him that birthday, BJ.
Oh God.
I didn't want to swallow too early.
Shit.
I would have sent you an invite personally, but I figured, you know, it's not easy with you and the kids and stuff, and you usually have something going on Tuesday night, don't you?
This is a rare Tuesday night when I'm not out of the house.
Okay, well, no, listen, you're welcome anytime.
Oh, most definitely.
You know.
I appreciate it. You guys know I mean, come on, man. You guys know the NLG invite is open too. And actually, this is the first time. It's nice to meet you, Lupa.
Nice to meet you too. I really love it. Yes, because it was my birthday too, so I sort of shared in it a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Happy birthday to you too.
Thank you.
Your video's in the mail. Your video's in the mail. It's on its way.
Right.
No, I don't deserve one of those.
We're gonna overdub Lupa over Jay. Happy birthday, Lupa.
Actually, but guys, after all this, there's actually one guest that we didn't announce yet. Ready?
Hey!
Beer.
Yeah.
And this beer goes to our good friend PK, who unfortunately is in the hospital right now. He had a very serious situation shopping on Black Friday. I don't know the full details. All I know is that it was some foul play was involved, and now he's sitting in the hospital. And we're just we're gonna give a toast to him, and hopefully he gets better soon. And dude,
Yes,
come
sir.
back to us, and as soon as you're better, you're gonna be on the show.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Get better
PK.
quick,
Cheers, PK.
PK.
Cheers, brother. Yeah. I heard this story firsthand from him last night, man. It was messed up.
Oh, you were speaking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He jumped in a party where I was in there with Cyber Gunner and Clowns. And
Well, that's a good sign.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if... I think he said he's actually home now. I think that's what he said. But he stayed 2 days.
Oh, so he is home. Okay, good.
Yeah. It happened Thursday night. And I think he spent 2 days in the hospital, I think is what he said. And then he'd finally gotten where he could see and read again because where his eyes were kind of swollen.
Man.
Oh,
Wow.
Imagine that shit. That's some bullshit.
Honestly, there's some bullshit people out
I
there.
know. What is wrong with people? Like, seriously.
People
what?
suck.
They can't be asking off their asses and get their own fucking money, so they have to take it off other people who have worked for it.
Yeah.
All over. It's all over a console. That's all it was about.
Yeah,
So stupid.
it really is.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Gaming's supposed to be fun, people. Jesus.
Yes, Crispy, I agree.
We are also functioning adults, and
Yes,
there's a
yes.
difference there.
Yeah.
You say the word functioning, but I mean, functioning means
Oh,
a lot of different things to a lot of different people, right?
Well, I'll tell you, Mike.
That's true too.
That's what she said.
I'll tell you, Mike. On the first of the month, when you have all the people come in with their food stamp cards, you don't see all the functioning adults anymore. You see adults that don't know how to actually do shopping, and instead of actually looking for the product, they have to ask me 1,000 times what the heck they're looking at, even if they're standing right in front of it, which is pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. That's just, I don't get it, man.
That's when I say if I am that dumb, I need to be taken out back and taken care of. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dig the hole.
Yeah.
Dig the hole.
That's
I'm
what
done.
she said.
Yep. I like her already. No.
No, it's true. It's true. Like,
That's just.
some people have no sense of decency, and it bothers me that people like that still exist in this world.
Well, if you'd heard the story directly from PK, it would have really made me pissed you off. Because it really pissed me off too. But yeah.
So did they steal something from him as well?
No, he got sucker punched in the back of the head. Some dude was trying to jump in line, basically, and like, he was trying to get a console. He's trying to go get some Series X for his son.
Right.
So I figured he'd go to GameStop and camp out. Well, that was Thursday at about 2:00. There was like people already in tents at every GameStop. So he figured he'd go to the mall. Of course, they won't let you in the mall until they're open. So I had a line outside one of the main entrances. And this guy, I guess, was behind PK, and PK had his friend with him. And this guy was like trying to he's saying PK said he was saying like, let me scan this, like trying to like nudge past him, saying like, let me scan this or do something, like basically trying to get in front of him. And PK turned around and it's like, he was said PK said it was all up on him, and PK said he turned around and pushed the dude about 10 feet. It's like, back up, dude, 6 feet. COVID, Jesus, and he's like, yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing because if he's gonna do nothing, it's like, if you're gonna do something, you can do it. Let's go now. I guess the guy just walked away, and so he didn't think nothing else about it. And about 15, 20 minutes later, he said the guy came up and knocked him hit him in the back of the head with a pair of brass knuckles and knocked him completely out.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Goodness sake.
And he said, and his buddy said, because he said it was recorded, but he said also tried to swing on his buddy, but he missed. And I guess his buddy started chasing him and he ran off. And of course, this was at night. So he drove, I guess he got to his car or whatever and drove away with the lights off so they couldn't see his license plate. But PK fell on his face because he was unconscious, I guess, getting hit in the back of the head. He fell on his face and he cracked his orbital bone and something else.
Oh, shit.
That's why his eyes were swollen shut and whatever.
Oh, poor bloke.
That's
What
some
a
bullshit,
bloody
man.
nightmare.
That
Oh,
is.
yeah. All over a console.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta be
makes you
careful.
wanna be
Man,
sick.
Yeah.
that dude would have brought brass knucks out, like, and I was just standing in line, minding my own business, not knowing him, Oh my god, dude, I would have fucked that. Dude, those shits are illegal here.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have fucked his ass up, dude.
Yep.
I would have beat his
Yeah.
fucking head in. That's
Why
an
didn't the
illegal
people in
weapon
the
you
line
got,
get
dude.
him? Yeah. Why didn't the rest of the people in the line grab him and get him?
I don't know.
I would have.
Gosh,
P-
they
PK
did
said-
it.
Those people are typically the ones that are recording it to
That's what he
show on
said.
TikTok
Standing
later.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
That's
Yeah.
what he
Yeah.
said. He said it was recorded. He said a bunch of people got it recorded on cell phones, but I guess nobody did nothing. He
Yeah,
said he
and then
don't.
it'll be like, fucking, what's that fucking shit? It'll be like, oh, he got knocked the fuck out or something.
Yeah, it'll be on World Star.
World Star.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Like you
But
say,
it-
TikTok shit. The little
But
kids.
But PK actually doesn't remember anything after being hit in the back of the head. He had to go
No,
off of
he-
what his buddy.
yeah.
No, he
wouldn't,
wouldn't. No.
No, you wouldn't.
That's the softest part of your head. Like, you're gonna get
It
knocked
is.
the fuck out, dude. Like,
I
That's
don't
why you
know
have to wear
happens.
crash helmets.
I don't remember who it was that was in the party with me. It might have been Cyber. I don't remember who exactly it was. It might have been Clown, but I was like, you just thank God you're okay, but just thank God that wasn't something worse other than a
Yeah.
pair of brass knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been a knife. Could have been a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, I mean, regardless,
Sometimes.
that stuff shouldn't even have to happen. It shouldn't
No,
happen.
Oh,
it
no.
shouldn't.
No.
Oh, no.
No. We all know that, but we're rational human beings most of the time.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I told him last night. I was like, dude, I would never do that. I was like, that's why I look at these idiots that are sleeping outside of a GameStop in their bed. I was like, what's to stop a crazy person from stabbing their ass, robbing their ass, and rolling them off their bed and saying, this is my bed, don't mind the dead body over here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't fucking do it. Especially
No, not
I got
for
my
a
one
console.
X. I'm good. I got my one X. I ain't camping out, yo. Fuck that
No.
shit. I'm
No.
done with that shit.
That's what the internet's for.
Well, like PK said, he's like, where I grew up, I looked at this dude. He was like, this dude's a punk. He's like, it's real scary dudes. You see them coming in, they're not going to hit you in the back of the head. So I didn't think nothing of it. He's like, he said, but little did I know. I said, those are the worst ones you got to watch out for. I said, the dudes might be scary as you call them. You see them coming.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. I said, those are the worst kinds. Dudes that do that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, over here we got they called skinheads.
That's why Clowns was
Excuse
asking him.
me.
Oh,
I'm a skinhead, I've got no hair.
Well, no, but you're not a skinhead, are you? It's a gang affiliation thing, isn't it?
I've never
No, we
heard
had not since the 80s. Jesus, Looper.
No, we had
still
'em.
have gangs,
it. Yeah,
We
Yeah.
do. I know. We do. I know.
and they're
Not-
called
not rock
mobs
and
and
mods.
rockers and fucking
Not anymore.
skinheads and shit.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but it sounds pretty shitty.
Yeah, it was a thing back in the day. Now they're just called gangs and they're named by their bloody postcodes, if you please. So if you go over the line of the postcode, or as you call it, zip code, they'll kill you just because you're standing on their turf.
I've
You've
never
never
heard of this.
you've never heard the term skinhead, Crispy?
I have.
I've heard that in a different term.
Oh,
American.
Yeah, me too.
They shave all their hair and they wear these green bomber jackets. They're like divs with bloody
God.
big bother
Oh, no,
boots
we had
and their
them.
trousers rolled
Oh
up.
wait,
No,
that's
we-
LA.
yeah.
That's LA for everybody
Yeah.
that knows.
Yeah,
there you go.
But over
we-
here they were called skinheads.
Yeah, we had the neo Nazis here.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I think they were
Trust me,
everywhere.
I know.
I think they were everywhere.
Oh, trust me, I had to deal with them.
A bunch of
Yeah.
dipshits.
they all are. They all need putting down and putting out their misery.
But man,
Indeed.
he was feeling pretty defeated last night because he was like, man, I'm just trying to get one for my son. They're hard to get. I was like, man, I'm trying to get one too, but dude,
Not like that.
Not like that. I was
No.
like, he's like, at this point, he's like, I'll just wait. You know, I say, well, I didn't know what to say. I was like, man, I feel so sorry for you, bro. Damn, that sucks.
Nothing you can do. Maybe
There's
we
nothing
could
you
all
really
do a whip
can
round
say.
and get him one for his boy.
That's
Can't we all-
what he
can't
was
we
on.
do that?
That's the only reason he said he was out there.
Yeah, well, why can't we all have a whip round and get one for his boy? There's plenty of us who put in the pot for him.
The problem is actually getting them, like
Yeah,
getting
well,
it.
we can get it all together, the money, and then we can find one between us. Surely, I mean, you're all clever people on Tinternet.
Did you say Tinternet?
Yeah,
I heard
Tinternet.
I heard you say that. I heard it too.
Very old.
I just thought she like.
Listen,
like,
I don't know
What's
about you
that?
guys. I don't know about you guys, but I always swipe up.
That's what she said. Yes, you do.
He swipes up and aims to the back door. There you go.
Shit.
He's on the rimming ride.
Oh wow, this is a lot different than your intro.
Yeah, I know. And I like to pull people into a false sense of security.
Like ease them in gently.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she shows a little bit of cleavage, and as soon as you get in the door, she's smacking you upside the head with a baseball bat.
That's what my husband said.
Wait a
Damn
second.
it! You tricked me.
Isn't that
How
how
do you
you
think-
got your husband?
I was just about to say that.
Basically, yeah.
How do you think they got married?
He just wanted his wallet back.
Oh, there's a ring inside. Oh, okay.
She yelled her zip code, represent!
Line up here. I'll choose which one of you I want. That's what I said.
Line up.
Oh.
So since I'm playing the games, you guys have to entertain the audience. So
Definitely.
let's start talking.
I am
about-
not dancing this time.
Oh, come on. Okay, I'll start the beat. Oonts, 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 oonts.
Oh
Come
god.
on, you can do it, Mike. I'm here shooting aliens, man. You guys have to, you know.
What is that? Is
fill
that
in.
Alien Storm you're playing?
I do baby.
Which one's this one?
Yeah, this one is. I think this one's just called Aliens something.
It might be. Is it the Alien? Is it the arcade version of the Alien movie?
Maybe, yeah.
I think it is. I think it's the
Although-
8-bit taking it.
Although it don't look like Ripley at all.
No, it don't look like Ripley. I think it's supposed to be though.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fastback said assassin is in her name.
yeah really.
There's a point. Yeah, that's a definite point.
It definitely looks like a Contra ripoff to me, but
A lot of them were, to be fair, if you think
Oh,
about
God.
it.
I mean, if you think about it, most of those games, the popular games at the arcade had multiple clones because of their success.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Space Invaders and Pac-Man. There was rip-offs of all of them.
Galaga and Galaxian.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
They just add a couple little extra features and resell the game to you.
Well, Galaga was supposed to be the sequel, officially.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what. I'm just telling you.
You school us in that old school arcade, please, Mike.
Yeah. I don't remember
I'll spend-
exactly.
Spent way too much time in them.
Yeah, me too. I used to love playing the one with the gun. You had to shoot the zombies.
Oh,
Well, that narrows it down.
I used to love House of the Dead.
House of
Yeah.
the Dead. Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
See, while
and,
you guys
um,
are, God, while you guys are
pinball,
playing that. Oh,
I was
pinball.
magic. I was magic at pinball.
While you guys are playing
I-
that, I was playing old school gun games like Operation Wolf.
Oh yeah,
Oh
That's the
yeah.
one.
and Terminator.
Yeah, love that.
Don't forget Terminator.
Terminator. I love-
Terminator. Oh,
Yeah,
my
love-
kids love that one.
Love Terminator.
Of all
the
places, they
racing
have that at
game.
Chuck E. Cheese.
There's a little tweet that came out that was like, "What is the worst game you ever played?" I said Oregon Trail.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, the worst game I ever play is trying to get my wife to come to bed on Saturday night.
She said that.
Can't get past level 1.
You gotta get past first base.
Oh
Shit.
my
Hey,
god!
come on, honey, don't fall asleep on the couch again.
he's got to play RBI baseball with her.
Yeah.
I'm getting the first base, babe. Come on, let's do it.
Actually, I was very fortunate that I got her to play Tetris with me. Tetris Effect.
Oh yeah, that's
Good.
cool.
Good game.
I gotta get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The music, man.
Oh my
I
god.
still,
Okay.
I still haven't played that.
Does anybody know?
Oh, you gotta play it.
Does anybody know how to make the Tetris screens bigger on the actual screen? Because I find them tiny.
Blow on
Yeah,
it.
no.
Blow on them.
Blow on it.
Give it,
Yeah.
hey, rub it
There
up
you
and down,
go.
right?
Rub it nicely.
Somebody knows about
That's what
dual
she said.
sense.
Swipe
It-
up.
It took me 4 or 5 games to work out that you could press the shoulder buttons to make it go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It took me 3 or 4 games. I thought, what's
Really?
that? What's that boost thing on the side? Thinking,
you're
hang on a
fucking-
minute. I caught it and thought, oh yeah, that's good.
That's
But-
like so you don't read the fucking instructions before you start a game then.
I'm a typical middle-aged man. There's no instructions. No, that's straight in.
No.
That's what she said.
That's what I felt like playing you in golf.
Yeah.
Just to get to the back 9.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Don't tell me he scored a hole in one.
He did.
This is what happens when I don't have scouts on a Tuesday night.
You got to unwind some way, right? Well, here you are.
Oh shit. Hell,
No,
I'm over here.
but honestly, if anyone's played that game and knows how to make those screens bigger, even in first person, like if you're playing one player, why the hell does the screen have to be so damn tiny?
I thought you could. You're talking about the new one, the Tetris.
Effect.
Yeah, the new
I
one.
thought that in all seriousness, I thought that the right stick did that. You could tilt it, you could zoom in and out. I thought that the right analog
Yeah,
stick
I
did
Well,
that.
I'm gonna try that because it just bothers me because I love playing Tetris. And like, no word of a lie, I've told this story before. When I was in college, I played so much Tetris on the Game Boy, like the original Game Boy, that I would see blocks in my sleep. That's how much I was playing it. And not only in my sleep, I'd be out at the bars with my friends trying to pick up women, and all I could see is friggin' blocks in the sky, and it was pretty insane. And I think that's what.
Dude.
Oh my God.
That was a packet of Lego.
Yeah,
Jay,
maybe.
Jay was like, I'm definitely not going to fit in her.
Jay,
Hey, Jimmy!
Jay,
Jay's got his Tetris glasses on.
No, but seriously, that's what the term Tetris Effect means apparently.
Jay, Crazy
Yeah.
Greek used to use your joysticks, zoom in and out, and tilt.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that then. Because yeah, I need them bigger. They have to be bigger on the screen.
The last time I played Tetris was on the Game Boy.
Shit, I was over there playing when I got home from work. Mario and Mike Tyson. Well, not Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but Mike Tyson's Punch Out and freaking Castlevania.
Fight champion.
Well, yesterday I may or may not have turned my Xbox One into a RetroArch machine, so I was a little bit.
Oh, how's that working
I saw
out?
that. I saw that.
It
tweet.
actually works really well, and so it's completely. I mean, as long as you, for all disclaimer, as long as you own the games,
Of course.
it's totally legal to do. And all it requires you to do is to download the dev app.
Right.
So there's and then you got to sign up to be like a self-publisher. So it's like a $19 license.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you do that, and it and it registers your console, you can go back and forth between retail mode and dev mode, and go to RetroArch's page, download the Xbox One build and the C++.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that if there's an actual Xbox One build, or do you have to use a different kind?
Nope, it's to use the right one right from there. So
is the $19 that's it license, forever license, or is that a yearly thing?
No, it's a forever license, and you can.
Fair enough.
At that point, you can actually begin developing games for your Xbox One if you want.
That's what I was told. It was a one-time fee. Yep.
Did you buy it from
You're not using
Microsoft?
your OG Xbox.
Yeah.
You're using Xbox One.
Because I can
Yeah,
see
so-
I know a
that.
lot of guys who turn their OG Xboxes, like the original.
Which I did. I soft modded my OG Xbox,
Yeah.
and I mean, but the problem with that is unless you know how to put a larger hard drive in there, that 10 gig hard drive doesn't store much.
Oh yeah.
So with the Xbox One, I mean, even the OG Xbox One, which is what I'm using, has a 500 gig hard drive.
500, yeah.
I can't. I'm not going to touch that in my lifetime. As far as, I mean, most of what I'm playing are basically my Genesis, Sega CD, and 32X games because I don't have that hardware, but I've got all the games, and so that's basically what I'm playing it on. And
Nice.
I'm going to do that to my VCR one then.
Yes.
yeah, that actually, yeah,
definitely.
and I'll tell you there's stuff that kind of chunked on the OG Xbox, like Sewer Shark, and on the 32X Star Wars Arcade ran really crap, but on the OG Xbox One runs flawless. Plus, wireless controller.
How about Dreamcast? Does Dreamcast work well?
I have not tried a Dreamcast game. I might do that just as a test, but I have a Dreamcast with a HDMI
Right.
out, so I
Really
use.
need to.
I don't need to, but if you want me to test it, I certainly can.
Well, I mean, the reason I'm asking, and I don't need it because I'm using my Raspberry Pi 4 with an.
That works too.
Yeah, with 128 gig SD card in here, so I've got like thousands of games.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of the way I like to play because I can stream all this here, and my my Xbox Series or not Series S, the Xbox One S that I have, that would be the only one that I would probably mod, and I gave that to my daughter, so I really don't have an extra one to mod anymore.
With this, do you think they will receive legal ramifications? Because I can see the bad side of this coming, because in China and countries like that, they're going to buy that and use it to pirate the shit out of it.
Well, they really can't because the emulator itself is not what is illegal. It's the games. It's the ROM.
Yeah.
So, and I'm very careful that I do not have anything that I don't own physically.
Okay.
For that reason.
I have all of these arcade units in my bedroom. Therefore, I am not doing anything illegal right now. All 10,000.
I've seen them.
That's why you can't get the wife to bed.
Yeah, right, Jay.
You're magical.
I've seen them. They're under his bed.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, all 10,000 in your bedroom. Holy
Well,
shit.
he's not even monetized, so who the hell cares? There you go.
Right. Come to bed, honey. I'm on level 6, damn it. Shut up.
Shit.
And she says to me, if you want to get to level 10, you better come to bed soon.
Shit. Wow.
Oh, man.
Look, I even get to ride in the exosuit and everything in this game. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's not in Aliens versus Predator, the arcade game. The one I'm thinking of. No.
No, this isn't Alien vs. Predator. This is just Aliens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I will say that does remind me because there's an Alien versus Predator on the Atari Jaguar. Jaguar games do not run well on it.
Oh no.
No.
You know what I haven't found yet that works well is a Saturn emulator, but apparently they're working really hard on it to get it working.
Well, somebody asked me to test an import game, so I made an ISO of my Radiant Silvergun and I'm going to try that out real quick. I will give you a live test while we're talking.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I used to make a lot of ISOs of my my Dreamcast games back in the day, but that it all comes down to the laser on your CD burner. Some CD burners work well, some do not, and I've made more coasters than I've actually made backup games, which is unfortunate.
Did you need to do the ISOs on the Dreamcast though? All you needed was a boot disc and a bit of blue tack.
Not necessarily. Some of them you needed. The boot disc only worked for certain games that were specifically for the boot disc.
Okay.
Yeah, not all of them.
Yeah, because I remember that obviously I used that many pirated games. My Dreamcast had to be put upside down to work.
Actually, to tell you the truth,
seriously, it did.
To this day, my Dreamcast, if I close the lid, the games don't play. But if I put something on the lid, just to get the disc to spin, they'll play.
It's probably the same thing, to be fair. Obviously, with the weight of you flip the machine upside down with the weight on the lid, it was probably the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStations used to do that. The PSX used to have to do that. Had to flip it over.
Really?
Yeah, it had very much the same issue.
Did you have to shake it to clear the game off the memory?
What are you trying to play? What is it? Freaking gosh darn it!
I'm thinking Diego can try and do his PC upside down, see if that works.
Jago disappeared. It's okay.
Oh, he's muted. He's muted. Jago's muted. He doesn't know he's muted.
I was expecting
I
was expecting some abuse there for a second.
I'm talking smack about him.
So I've just been looking, Mike. It's been 6 months since we've been on the podcast together.
It has been. Oh my god!
Number 10.
Yes. That's a great
number 10. Wow.
Wow. Somebody made it to level 10.
That was seriously really quick.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that was the fastest podcast I've ever seen, actually.
No, it was and that was a good time too. Stubbs really has something that's unique that no one else is doing, and I'm actually surprised no one has tried to do something similar. So now
ACS does one called Creative
Husk
Feature.
does one similar, but funny
similar.
enough, you guys complement each other, so
Yeah.
you guys will
you do.
You'll have each other on too.
Mine's changed. I am staying within gaming, but I am going to offer in other creators that do different content as well to mix it up a bit as well. Just to offer a different perspective, because I want people to learn how to do YouTube as well. So it's not purely gaming as well. So that's
a good idea. I think that's a good idea, to be fair. And it's just different.
I'm not saying every single one won't be gaming. There will be gaming.
Right.
It's hard to be original when everything has been done already.
Exactly.
It is.
Stubbs is quite original. I like Stubbs.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be on. It really was.
No one likes to press that subscribe button, though, I tell you.
I think the problem is
subscribe to Stubbsy.
Yeah.
Everyone
in chat, go and subscribe to Stubbs. He's great.
Yeah,
I think the problem is that with everyone staying at home lately and stuff, there's just so many to choose from. You don't know. You can't always get them live, and you can't always control how many there is.
Exactly.
That's my biggest problem, is that I have a hard time keeping up with all the different shows and trying to support. Because you guys, my philosophy is support and be supported, and I want to support everybody because, of course, I want to be supported. It is almost impossible to do it. It really is.
Yep.
There's so many. It takes up so much time. You don't have no time for gaming.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, so that's why sometimes I will I'll game while I'm listening, and sometimes I don't chat as much as I used to. I'll say something once in a while to let everybody know that I'm there, but that some of it's been, just trying to balance the two.
Sometimes I game when I'm podcasting. Shocking.
That's what Peter does.
To be fair, I'm actually playing Wreckfest at the minute.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing it, but
I
then I
can't
can't
do two things at
concentrate
one
and be as
time.
quick as I am.
Microphone's right next to me. So.
Yeah, I'm very much the same. To be fair, be trying to sort of dial down how many I can watch live. I'll be in the chat if I can. I'll put it on my phone, put a little speaker next to me, and I'll be on the big screen in the front room. But yeah, you can't always. I mean, I try and catch everybody's stuff after the fact.
Well, yeah, and that's it.
But
like my
that's all you can do.
So I've been working from home since March, and that's what I do. I do work for a university, so I'm constantly doing editing and creating stuff for people, and I'm just listening to podcasts all day long.
Wow.
So
yeah, I think I did.
Into Jay, go and listen to Stubbs Cast for graphical episode.
Exactly.
Cheap plug.
There you go. I think I did. I worked from home from a bit. I think I did March till maybe September. But now I'm back full time, 60 hours a week. It's difficult. I'm usually found at work with headphones in. Been frowned upon. Yeah. But there you go.
All I do at the minute is sit home all day because I can't walk. So
Yeah, but you're injured though, aren't you, Stubbs? So
yeah, I am. Hopefully Thursday I get the go ahead. Hopefully I get the go ahead to. I'll go for an X-ray and check up. Hopefully they give me the okay to start physio and start to learn to walk again.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be. I'm getting a bit fed up with it now. When I go bed, I go bed upstairs, and I got. You might laugh, but I don't care. I got a Zimmer frame, and after you use the Zimmer frame, I go up the stairs on my bum, and I have to drag myself across the floor with my wife holding my leg, right? And then to get into bed, I have to push myself up on the bed, like the other side, and my wife pull my leg up just to get on the bed. So I do feel like a cripple.
Yeah.
But
it's great to start with, but it soon gets very boring.
It does,
right?
But
those days of chasing her up the stairs have got a bit boring. Then you're saying
you ain't getting her to no level 10.
I'm coming. Hang on, give me 10 minutes. I'll be there.
And then dragging your ass across the floor like a cat in heat.
Yeah,
here I come.
Thanks.
You better run, woman.
Leaving a trail behind him because he couldn't quite get there.
If you say like a minute walk upstairs, now it's like a 20-minute operation. Do you know what I mean? It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know exactly what you mean, Stubbsy. I've been there. I am there.
Oh dear.
Well, screechy halt.
Yeah,
it all went quiet over there in the American
crazy images
quarter.
in my head.
Yeah, right, I'm still trying to find RetroArch bias for Saturn. It does have Beetle Saturn on it, so that's one of the cores.
Right.
So I'm close.
There's a newer one. I've seen a video recently on. When we're done with the show, I'll go back and look at my video, and I'll send you the names of them to look for it, and you should be able to download them straight to RetroArch.
But this one has them all.
Okay.
I need BIOS, and I think I might have just found it.
Who do we have in the chat? We have Blue Moon FC.
Matt Burns.
We have Matt. Burns. Matt wasn't Matt in the video?
Matt was in the video for like 3 seconds.
I know, that was amazing.
It popped up to say happy birthday and it was out.
Yeah.
Fastback.
The
indie gamer.
Brother Chris.
His girlfriend.
Pong Soul, Brother Pong.
Crazy Greek dude.
Crazy's here all the time.
Yeah.
Cyber Gunter. Fastback.
Cyber Gunter, yeah.
Next time you're not working evenings, Fastback, you'll have to come come on the show again.
Yes, him and Peter. Peter's got to get on here
God,
too.
yes, Peter has to get on.
We
here.
have got to. Yeah, we've.
The problem is, so here's the problem now, Mike. Wilmy has ruined you guys. Like there is no way that I can even get to that point. So like you guys have, well, he'll never want to be on our show because we're not going to be as exciting as Wilmy show.
Well, no. What my point is we have to finish corrupting him.
Oh, I see. Okay, that sounds perfect to me then.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wake up, Crispy. You sleeping?
Yeah, stop your sleeping, man. Come on.
He
Why
is.
am I
He's terrible
sleeping?
today. Terrible
You're
You're
today.
supposed to be the
What?
life of the party.
I'm
I
supposed to be-
I
I'm
thought
supposed
I
to be
heard
the
snoring.
whole party. I mean, come on. You got so many party goers in here. It's crazy. Come on.
If it helps, I've just opened. If it helps, I've just opened a beer for you.
You're supposed to have no.
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
There we go. All
There
right.
you go.
Yeah, just don't play him in golf after because he will really suck.
Oh, come on, that was a long day drinking, pal. I'll be fine. That was yeah. It was the one day I could just go nuts, and I did.
Well, the only way
Yeah,
you're going to
you
get
went
through
nuts. You
it.
went 18 over when you left, by the way.
Ah.
Oh.
The only way you're going to get over it is to stop playing golf.
Yeah,
Golf is fun.
it was
especially
fun.
when you're
It was
fucked
fun.
up. And that's usually when I play video games, when I'm really fucked up. So,
Oh, wait a
so
second.
the
Can you
problem
repeat-
is I don't know if I'm actually good at games half the time.
So are you telling me that you can only beat me at Mortal Kombat when you're fucked up?
I usually play you when I'm fucked up, so I don't know. I don't know how it would be if I was sober. That would be interesting.
It would be.
I mean, I don't think it would end well for you, but
Hey, I don't have a reputation that I have to withhold, right? So if I lose,
that's true.
no big deal. It's like, yeah, I just lost again, big deal.
I don't either, but most of my clips that come from me throwing them on Twitter is when I'm sober. So I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but I'm actually pretty good at games. I'll tell you, golf is very easy when you're fucked up because it's so slow.
No, it's not. It really isn't. Trust me, it's not.
Zero reaction time, in my opinion.
I think the difficulty I had was when trying to get the stick straight when you take a shot.
Get the stick straight.
That's
Why,
what
you
she
got a
said.
bent one?
Yeah, what's going on there? You know that there's a pill for that, right?
Yeah, it's usually blue.
Well, that's to get it straight.
Yeah, it's to get it up. I don't know about.
My advantage is that I have played a lot of NBA 2K games, and NBA 2K adopted the shot stick back in like 2001. A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah,
So I have been using a shot stick, and that's what a PGA Tour 2K21 has in it.
NHL
So,
was the same, wasn't it? NHL was this early adopter, wasn't it, as well? I think.
It's so easy for me to do that, but for you it's probably difficult because I mean, let's be honest, not every game uses the stick as you shooting or anything. You know what I mean?
That's
absolutely.
that's what I hated about NHL. I don't know if anyone here plays NHL because you guys are all like British
used
and
to.
American, but I'm a Canadian, so it's part of what I have to do. I have to play NHL. But with NHL, when they moved to the skill stick, which was using the right thumbstick to shoot, I hated it. I never liked that at all.
No, I didn't. And the other thing is, I hate the driving in Borderlands when you got to use the sticks, and in Halo, you got to use the sticks to steer and drive.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
don't like that either. Yeah, I don't. Why can't it be just RT when you're in the freaking
Yeah.
vehicle? Like, seriously.
It's always been RT, and RT to go forward and left stick to brake. It's like,
So Blue Moon FC had a great idea earlier. On the top of the cabinet, it should say high score above
Yeah.
Blue Moon FC. It was a phenomenal idea.
no, below it.
Or above it. Either or.
His name and then the score.
Well, just say new high score.
Yeah, new high score.
I'm confused. What are you guys talking about?
On the cabinet on the screen.
Yes.
When you play the game. Where it says Blue Moon, the last subscriber.
Right.
Put like new high score.
Ah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
I thought
Me
it was a great
and me
idea.
and Blue were talking about it. It looked really
All
good.
right. Good news. I actually got Radiant Silver Gun to launch, and it plays.
Well done.
The bad news is it is slow as dirt.
It's like two frames per second.
Well, and
You
the
stuck
audio,
this shit.
and the audio is all
Oh, I
screwed
can
up
I
too.
can hear the audio. Is that choppiness I'm hearing?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear that.
yeah, that's a shame. Unless
Sounds
there's,
like-
I'm going to take a look online and see if there's any settings that I'm supposed to be using that I might be missing. But this is a good sign that there's at least that RetroArch will run it. So you may, if you've got a kind of beastly PC,
Yes.
you may want to try it.
Okay. I
It's
see Peter. I see Peter. Is that Peter in the chat? HTK 360.
that's Peter.
Peter, how would you like to come on to Retro Renegades and so we can pop your cherry?
I'm stroking.
I can't see I can't see the chat. Get in here, Peter.
I'm gonna send him a link.
All right.
We're definitely outnumbered now, English people.
Damn
This
right.
time-
That's
Well,
why
he-
I'm doing
This is
it.
it.
No, but he's not.
That's exactly what you're doing.
He's
He's from
Dutch.
the Netherlands, right? Netherlands.
Yeah.
Is.
That's good. Europeans are
We'll
still
go,
taking
we'll,
over.
go for,
them.
we'll go for the European angle then.
Yeah, there we go. Europeans are taking over. It's fine.
Yeah. Just drop the Brit tag.
But where does he live in this? He lives not too far from you, right, Mike?
No, not too far from me.
Right.
He's in Virginia.
Okay. Actually, I can't.
In the mountains of
Why can't I
Virginia.
find him? HTK.
Trail of the Mountain Pine. Come on. The Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia.
Yeah.
Come on.
Rich mountains of Virginia.
See, someone's showing their age now, Mrs. 21-year-old.
29.
Oh, well, you
Come on,
see,
it's 29.
It's not how old you are, it's what you've learnt in life.
That's what they tell you.
Sounds like a comment made by old people.
Usually,
You don't know you're born, young man.
it's not what you know, it's who you fucking know that matters.
Well, you could also drop the last word in that.
Yes.
I can agree with that too.
All right, let's try relaunching this with DirectX 11.
I'm trying to find HTK in my list here. I know I've got him, and I can't find him to send him the link. Come on. Come on.
Tweet it to
Peter.
him.
Help me out. That's what I'm trying to do.
HTK 360.
I know, but
At-
I want to DM him. I don't want everybody to see the link, and the next thing you know,
Well, no, but he's not showing up when you.
I'm typing him in my DMs, and he's not coming up.
Are you guys following each other?
Well, if he's not following me, there's a problem.
And the invite's revoked if
Because
he's not.
I've been following him for a very long time. I know he's here.
He's
There he
hiding.
is. Oh, I found
He's
him.
like,
I found
get
him.
out of here.
I'm already way ahead of you. I did like 5 minutes ago.
What did you do? You sent him the link already?
Yeah. I just figured I'd let you keep looking for it.
Are you
Practice.
serious? You're trying to show me up? You know, I own this show, right? I own this
Sorry,
show.
sir.
You can be gone tomorrow.
Ooh, whoa.
Damn.
I
Getting
never want to
pissed,
be caught in the same corner
Shots
as
being
Flammers'
fired.
been. I'm sorry. I apologize for any inconvenience I've caused you this evening.
No. Here's how you're supposed to say it. I am sorry. it was my mistake. I'll never do it again. That's what
I will strive.
Yeah.
I will strive to be better.
That's how my wife has told me I'm supposed to repeat things. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I will never do it again.
He's
Oh yeah,
biting his tongue right now.
Lupa's laughing. Lupa's laughing, but yet she knows she's done the same thing to her husband.
I've always been a victim of what did I just say? I said things, you just said I'm not listening? As a guest. What did I just say? I don't know, I'm not listening maybe.
Have you ever gone into one of those smile and nod situations where your wife is talking to you, or in your case, Lupa, your husband's talking to you for 10 minutes, and you have no idea what they said?
I'd be lucky if he spoke to me for 10 minutes.
Like, seriously? Like,
My wife tells me, she swears she tells me things, and I keep telling her, I don't think you did.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what my husband says.
They try to
no,
use that
you didn't
against us.
say that.
They try to use that against us.
You didn't say that. I did say that. No, you didn't say.
No,
I never remember you saying that to me.
We're still going Thursday, aren't we? Thursday? What? What are you talking about?
Right, at that point, I just said, all right, fine.
Yes, dear.
Yes,
I'm
dear,
sorry.
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Happy
I'll
wife,
never do it
happy
again.
life. Just remember it, boys.
I'm sorry.
Listen, why do you think I'm getting my house painted like 2 weeks before Christmas? Happy wife.
Exactly. Happy wife, happy life. Don't ever forget it.
Yep.
That's not a bad idea, to be fair. Getting the outside of the house painted.
No,
at
the
Christmas.
inside. The inside.
Oh,
I'm
right.
getting-
I was thinking. The outside,
Decorated.
when she goes to work, she won't know where we live anymore.
Good one.
I like that idea. And
Oh,
here,
yeah.
I've been-
Just go to a
thinking.
solicitor and get a divorce. I mean, it's much easier.
And no word of a lie. You know, I said to her, I said, you do realize this is going to be expensive and this is really close to Christmas. Shouldn't we be saving this money for Christmas? And she gave me the evil eyes and I shut right up.
I'm surprised she wasn't like, and you didn't think about that before you bought your Series X.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is so fucking true.
Yeah.
It's like,
She
why are
stood
you
there
questioning
pointing at
her?
May I point at this thing?
She probably runs the finances anyway.
She does. She does.
There you go.
absolutely.
All women do.
Yep.
Yep.
I've asked to see ours.
I would
And
have
I've
it no
asked
other
for-
way. I would have it no other way because I don't want to deal with that shit.
I've asked to see our finances for like 3 years now, and
Ooh.
that hasn't happened.
How did that go?
It hasn't.
I'm just glad I'm not the only male here that does that. I thought I was like the lonely boat. I asked you, Liz, hey babe, just heads up, I'm buying a game next week. Is that all right? Can I do that? We're good? All right.
I have done that. I do that all the time. I actually, to buy my Series X, I had to come up with almost $400 in my own gift cards.
Oh, I want to say thank you to to Blue Moon FC. Thanks for wishing me a happy birthday. It's also Lupa's birthday yesterday too, so you have to wish her one too.
I did, but I don't think she saw it.
No.
I did. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for wishing me happy birthday. I didn't think anybody had noticed.
Sorry, I was gone.
And the first one to notice, which was just gone midnight, was the indie gamer, bless him. And then everybody joined in.
Mhm.
Now this is a game I've never played before. It seems like a Ghouls and Ghosts type ripoff, except you're using swords instead of like axes.
Sorry, I had to do surgery on my PC real quick. Couldn't stand being on my phone.
That
Put it
poor
upside
PC.
down. Just put it upside down.
And what he
Jesus.
means by PC is penis.
Yeah, yes.
He's
No,
got
just
cheese
use
on
a
it.
tablet for that.
No, actually, the graphics card that came loose. I was like, Jesus, and a fan. There's a fan that's still loose in there. I
Wait a
gotta
second,
work on.
there are screws to keep that from falling into place.
I would have thought so too, Jay, but I don't know shit about a PC. It must have not been enough. I don't know. There's a fan that's loose too. Is it really like? as secure as it should be right now, but I got it. I got to still work on it. I just couldn't stand being on my damn phone anymore.
I don't like doing it on the phone. It's too
Yeah.
small to see.
You know, I hate to bring it back, but I just had a thought. If I did my finances,
Damn,
I
that's
bet,
dangerous.
I bet I'd have the same game room that Lupa has.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, looks good, doesn't it?
I would have several of those arcade one-ups in my house, and I would
Hell yeah.
I would have kicked one of my kids out by now.
I want the arcade. I want the. God damn it!
Outrun?
I would have. Yeah, Outrun. I want that one, dude.
Yes, I want that one.
That outrun looks good. So does the Star Wars one.
I still want the Star Wars one.
Yeah, same here.
Shit, a couple weeks ago, a customer somewhere on. Well, it might have been like 2 months ago now, but a customer bought one of those for $50. My wife told me. It's like, seriously? What the hell?
If it's $50, it's supposed to be Jago's.
I know, man. I was like, he found it online and he come picked it up in the store, and I looked at whatever he paid for it, and it was like $50. Like, Jesus.
Like, no word of a lie, here in Canada, the cheapest arcade one-up anywhere is $5.99.
Yeah, I can't.
If it weren't for my wife, I wouldn't have 3. I'd only have 1 because I ain't paying full price for these motherfuckers. Hell no.
Yeah, but I always look, and I can't find them.
She's the reason why I got the $50 Final Fight machine, and she's definitely the reason why I got the fucking floor model for $20.
Yeah.
Only one I paid full price for was she actually bought that one too. I haven't bought none of these.
I don't think
I bought the cheap two. She bought the expensive one, was the Street Fighter.
I don't think you need to be told this, but she's a keeper.
Oh yes, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, no doubt, Jay, no doubt. I was telling Cyber last night. It's like I want to get that Outrun one. He's like, "Ain't you running out of room?" I said, "If I get one more, yeah, I'll be out of room in this little room."
That's when you build an extension.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
Well, technically, I have another spare bedroom, but that's kind of where we let the cats hang out. It's kind of where their cat house is when we don't want them out during the day, so Vader and the dogs don't eat them. So that's kind of technically their room, but I can kick the cats out.
How do you stop
let Vader have a good snack?
Seriously, how do you stop a pit bull from eating anything?
I don't know. How you eat
Put a fucking muzzle on it, like those men.
How you stop a Great Dane from eating anything?
Jesus.
Trust me, I've seen Vader pass socks. I'm like, there's where my socks went. God damn it. Jesus, dog.
He actually passes them. That's the funny thing.
Yes. Yeah, no shit. I'm glad he did.
Good, I was looking for these. He puts them on.
Yeah.
shakes it out. Takes it
No.
Got a match now, honey. I found it.
When it comes out that end, you throw it directly away. You ain't wearing it.
Like you would think that he would smell them first, and if he smelled them, he might not even want to put them on.
I bet he got a lot of mismatched socks.
Jago's old lady says, "Hey, it's not the dryer eating them."
No. I trust me. I had to get new socks. Trust me.
That's amazing, isn't it? That there's only 2 of you in the house, and you put all your socks and that in the washing machine, and you always end up with odd fuckers. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it either.
There's some bloody sock monster running around.
Where did they go?
I had never had a dog that would eat a sock and be able to pass until I had a Great Dane.
Yeah.
I'll have to be honest
pretty
though.
much
Anybody in that situation who was grateful for passing that, I'm sure it was the dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I can't imagine it felt good.
I know. But what's fucked up about it is he did it like at least 20 times when he was younger. Like, you think he would have learned the first time? Come on.
It's gotta be
slow on the uptake.
Yeah.
Sounds like your dog has one hell of fetish.
Yeah. Well, you know, when dogs
He's
are
a foot
younger.
fetish.
Yeah, he had a. And dude, I don't know.
You nearly said it, Jago. You nearly said it.
The stinkier the better.
Yeah.
The only dog with its own poop bags. I like it.
Thankfully, he grew out of it. Thank God.
It's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, no shit.
Especially when I got them Calvin Kleins going down the hole.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
She cracks herself up.
What the hell of a
I
snicker?
just nearly said something I didn't mean to say. I nearly just said I'm stroking my pussy. But I actually meant my cat. My actual cat is next to my
More
While
pussy.
we're talking
cats.
about defecation of dogs, I'm stroking my yeah. Well done.
stroking my pussy.
Do tell, Lupa, do tell.
It's all lovely, black and white and furry.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow!
Multicolored.
Swipe up, swipe up.
Yeah, I got a Brazilian right down the middle that's like white, and then it's got black bits on the side. I don't know where they come from.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh wow!
Wow. Oh, man.
Mike is putting on this on the do not allow the children to listen to list.
Yes, this is headphones are
18 and
on.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily for me, my kids are like 17, graduating from high school this year, and believe me, the music they listen to makes me blush. So I'm not
man.
concerned about
Cringe.
this kind of stuff. It's
I
ridiculous.
have a 12-year-old that's the same. To be fair.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he does some of the stuff. It's like, really? I'm not singing along. Well, that's all right.
My
is it?
grandchildren, they're like in the 18, 20, and oh my God, I'm like, please turn that shit off in my house. I'm going insane.
I know. I don't get it. What? Like there's no respect anymore.
No.
Like what happened to the respect, for your parents?
That went out the window couple
Oh, yeah.
generations
Like,
ago.
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how old school I am. This is probably gonna make you all like look poorly on me. I have not sworn in front of my parents my entire life,
Oh, I
I
don't.
can also say
I
the
don't.
same.
and I'm 48.
Mhm.
Yeah,
my parents are in
I
their
do.
80s.
I do.
I
I do.
do too. I do too.
I
I
could never.
My mother's a short little Italian lady. That every other word is "fuck this" or "that shit."
I don't do it a lot, but I will. My mom and dad. I was a good kid, but I always told my parents, I was like, if swearing is the worst thing I do, I think I'm good. My mom was like, I can accept that.
I can accept that.
I don't swear in front of my parents, and I don't swear in front of any children either.
No, I don't swear in front of my kids, but my wife does.
No,
I only do
fought-
it for comedic effect.
we slip up once in a while, but
Comedic effect.
only when we're really angry.
No,
Oh,
I kind of wish that my
Oh,
wife
man.
didn't.
I ain't got
because-
room in my life to be really angry.
No, exactly.
You've never met my kids.
No, I met
come
my
on,
own
every
though.
time-
They're bad enough.
No, my kid. No,
Your kids are good.
They are. They're just. They have their moments.
Of course, all kids do.
yeah.
I guess they know what buttons to push then.
Yeah, and
They
that's
get their
my
job
fault.
as kids, right?
Mm-hmm. If you
Huh?
let them know what buttons to push, then they get the upper hand.
Yeah, except then they push them, and then I push back.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
figure out what buttons to push and start to push them more.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I-
I have two. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, but I have twin
No, no.
daughter. I have twin daughters, and they are complete opposites. One daughter is super clean and super, she cares about the appearance of her bedroom and stuff like that.
Nice.
And I have another daughter that thinks the world is her garbage can.
Yep. And the
that-
world revolves around her, so everybody has to do her cleaning up.
Yeah,
I had
and
one of them,
that drives
and I
me
had one
insane.
that was super clean. And
Yeah.
and funny enough, it was the boy. My boy, he was super rosy.
You know
And
what?
then my daughter couldn't give a shit. Everything got thrown everywhere.
You know what? That was me and my sister. No lie. I would get up and make my bed at like 10, 11 years old before I joined
Yeah.
the military. Everything was neat. My sister looked like a tornado ran through her room.
Exactly. That's exactly what I had with my two.
And
Yeah.
my
And
dad,
you
and my,
know what
mom,
they-
and my mom and dad didn't ask me to do it either. I just knew I liked things neat and orderly.
Yeah. And
I'm the
I went
same
to
way.
my
boys are
daughter's
clean, my
house.
girls are horrible.
I went to my daughter's house, and I said, "Your house is a shithole. What have you been doing?" And she went, "Well, you made me do housework, so now I don't need to bother because it's my own house."
Well,
Oh wow!
Well, see,
She said,
my daughter was a Slav, and now she has her own place. It's super clean. I'm like, why you never kept your room clean like that? Wow,
Exactly.
it wasn't
She had
mine.
us parents to do it for her.
It wasn't mine. Wow.
It wasn't mine.
Yeah. They come back
Wow.
with these things, and I think, but I taught you to do the household chores so that when you left home, you could look after yourself, not so you could live in shit.
Well,
Exactly.
I can attest that my sister, she's 2.5 years older than me, and she's still the same way she was when she was younger. Her house is a fucking mess all the time.
My daughter says
drives me
there's more
nuts.
important things to do in life than cleaning.
No, there's not.
That's what she
No.
said. And I'm like, no,
No, there's
because you'll
not.
get diseases and shit, and you won't have a
Yeah.
life.
Like, what's next? You gonna take a shit on the floor instead of the fucking bathroom because you can't be bothered to sit down on the toilet?
Exactly.
That is the one.
To be fair, you could just swallow a sock and it's done, isn't it?
That is the one thing that does
His bath's full up
bug
with
me. Is
shitty socks.
our house is a bit unkempt. It's not, and it just drives me nuts because I'm the one who cleans it all the time, and like my
Me
kids
too.
just
Me too.
because I can't stand it.
And
Can't-
and,
it-
because-
I can't stand it either.
and I'm the one that's working from home, right? I've been working from home since March. My wife goes to work every day, so I have to make sure everything is clean all the time because it just drives
Yeah.
me nuts.
My husband was in the Navy, so you can imagine how clean and how
Oh,
much
yes.
he likes to clean, and
He's been
everything's
disciplined.
spick and span.
Oh, yeah.
I've
for him.
got to keep her. Trust me.
He lived in
I've
a
kept
3
him
foot
for
locker. He lived in a
35
3
years.
foot locker. Let's be fair. Your possessions in the Navy were a 3 foot locker, aren't they? That's all you've got.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he knows how to keep things clean and spick and span. He irons, he sews, he can do the lot.
Wow.
I can do all that too. Yep.
R&R, he said. I can do
Okay.
R&R.
Yep.
I don't do the ironing, but I can. Well, I can iron clothes, but I can't.
I can
sew.
iron, but
I can't sew.
Well, I had to learn to iron. You know,
Yeah.
in the
If you live on
military.
your own. Yeah,
Well,
and in the
military.
military, he had no choice. He had to do his own ironing,
You're
his own
actually-
washing,
Well,
his own sewing.
You're actually taught. You're actually taught iron in the Navy. To be fair,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's one of the first things.
that's
you,
what I said.
You learn if you don't want to send your BDUs to get pressed all the time and pay somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
shoe
but-
Well,
shining?
they didn't get that in the Navy over here. In the Navy over here, they start off as a cadet and they have to do their own damn ironing,
Oh,
Yeah,
I, shot,
exactly.
their
Yes,
own
you
mending,
do.
their own
Yeah.
boot polishing, everything. You
I
can't
shot-
send it anywhere.
I shined boots. I did all that, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was in Air Cadets when I was a kid. Air Cadets is kind of like I don't know if you guys.
yeah, we have it
RCC?
here. It's called
Yeah.
Civil Air Patrol. I used to
Yeah.
do that.
So I did Air Cadets, and we were really, really pushed to make our boots look like glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there were so many different things that they told you to do. Like some
Yeah,
people would say,
spit.
put them in the freezer.
Put them in the
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah, some
No.
people would say use old tea bags.
Yeah.
Like there were
And
so many
you have to
rumors.
spit on your cloth, and that's what
Yeah.
brings the polish shine up.
Oh yeah, that too.
So they called it a spit shine.
Yep.
I was
And
told.
I had a theory about that relating to the other thing we're talking about kids. Is my son was in the Navy cadets, and my husband was his PC. And I think that's why he ended up so clean, and my daughter couldn't give a shit.
I was told multiple
do it.
times to put my boots in the oven. I'm like, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
I've heard that too. Yeah, in the oven.
I ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't baking my boots. The hell?
But
Secret-
if you guys had advice, what would be the number one thing to get your boots shiny?
I'll tell you the secret
Spit
about
and polish.
no,
Buy patent leathers.
the secret behind
Buy suede
in the,
boots.
the secret in the secret in the military is you find someone who's good at it.
And get them to do it.
You pay them for
Yeah.
it.
No,
Right.
no, no,
Them to do
and then somebody else does something else that they're good at, and something else does something else that they're good at.
Ah,
So you get
Yeah,
one
my
guy
husband
that's
told me
absolutely
that.
absolutely smashing at boot polishing, who's the fastest boot polisher. There you go, off you go. I say this from
Ah.
personal
then you got the bed
experience.
maker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
had the
you've got
bed
that.
maker,
Then
you
you've
had
got
the ironer.
yeah, they got the guy who did the ironing. They got the guy who made everything A4 for
Yeah,
you, and
The
you just-
thief that was able to sneak in and nick shit out the tuck shop.
Well, what I learned honestly, Jay, because I did it all myself, was just multiple layers of that kiwi stuff you have to put on it. Just
Yeah.
multiple layers, buff it in
Yeah.
real good, and just make and like get it into the leather, and then you build up the layer of that, and that's when it starts shining more and more.
That is true
Yep.
because my husband doesn't polish a pair of shoes or boots once. He does 3, 4,
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
layers, and
Yeah.
then he'll put the spit and polish on the top.
And-
When
and-
you see a damn face in them.
Kiwi water.
Yeah, and I actually did the spit thing like you're talking about, and it worked. You know,
It does work.
Yeah.
Kiwi water.
Yep.
Best
yep.
way to do it.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, I'm sorry to say it's that time. I'm actually late. I best go. I loves you all lots. Thanks
Appreciate you coming,
for
Lupa.
being
Really
here.
do.
Yeah.
Much love,
And
Lupa.
Nice to
I
meet you,
love-
Lupa.
loves you all, and I will see you all next week.
Have a great evening.
Have a
Thank
great
you
evening.
again, Lupa. I shall see you soon, no doubt.
Yep.
Good, Lupa.
You know where I all am, guys. Party
Yeah,
chat,
Lupa.
gaming. I'm
Oh,
there.
yes.
Always,
Most definitely, most
always.
definitely.
All right. Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, Lupa.
He was having too much fun. See that?
Possibly.
Sorry, talking about shining boots, and she had to go.
She's realised she's not shining.
She was getting
up the boots
flashbacks.
yet.
Bad PTSD. She was like,
She
not,
was getting
not again.
flashbacks.
I ain't shining shit.
He just woke up and shouted, "Have you shined them boots yet?" It's like, shit!
The only thing my old lady's
Oh,
shining is this knob.
Wow.
Had to go there. Had to go there.
Hey,
The ultimate spit shine.
I
Come
definitely
on.
looked around before I said that.
You did.
Doors are shut. Check. Yeah. Trying to whisper. Check.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
Snoring,
whisper.
Okay, time for me to go get some more beers. I'll be back shortly, guys.
All right, Jay.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, it is nostalgic to sit here and play Cobra Command again on the Sega CD,
Nice.
Really.
and it plays beautifully.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I got an old VCR one from the original.
If I,
Yep.
can't,
This is my
CD.
day one, 2013 day one, and
if,
it's
if I kept mine, I would, but I got rid of it.
So here's the question then: Did we all have a Sega CD back in the day?
Oh, I did.
Uh-huh.
Most definitely.
oh yeah,
Most definitely.
Not
Yeah.
this guy.
So I was.
Yeah, I did.
I was spoilt, to be fair, and there's a little story that I'll tell you. It was like what 91, 92, I think they were out. We called them the Mega CD.
Yeah,
Sega CD.
yeah.
Yeah. So I had the Mega Drive one, which is the Genesis one, and I got a the Sega CD. for
32X. Well, you had to put the 32X, and then you had to plug in the Sega CD. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Obviously, it's the one that there was two versions, wasn't it? Because you had the Genesis one, the Genesis two.
Yeah,
had
you
the
had
CD
the OG.
You had the CD that sat side by side.
Yep,
yep.
you know, the
that was the
CD that
second
was-
one.
I had the on top underneath one.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
the
yeah.
original one.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
You're right. It was.
So I was. It was so rare in the company of my friends that anybody have one. When I went on vacation one year, one of my very closest friends burgled my house to
Oh,
try and
shit.
steal it. And I was
What?
like, yeah.
That's
Back
not
in the
somebody.
day.
See,
Well,
that's the
let's
last
just say
time
he's
I
not
saw
a
him a
back in the-
friend
No,
anymore.
back in the day. Oh, you know, he was not a closest friend as of that point.
Hell no.
So I was like, I'm maybe 12-year-old, so what was it, 91, 92? Yeah, I'll have been 12.
Wow.
So yeah, we come back off vacation and our house had been burgled. Because of the business we were in, the house was kind of secure anyway. So all that was stolen was a pair of girls' shoes. That was it.
Wow.
The my Mega Drive, Mega CD, whatever you want to call it, was actually at a house of my parents. And it wasn't until I got back to school after the holidays that I saw one of my friends in my sister's shoes.
Holy
I
shit.
thought you
Wow.
fucking- I thought you burgundy little fuck. And yet, he regretted it, and I've never spoken to him since, obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I forgot about the underneath model because I didn't get it right away, but I ended up getting this one that sat on the side.
Side
Yep.
by side, yeah.
Yeah. But the one that sat underneath was a lot nicer looking than that one that sat by
Yes.
the side. Oh my god.
Yes.
What is this that I'm buying? It looked kind
And
of
I
generic
think-
compared to the first model.
I think, wasn't that the first console with a CD as well?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yep. First CD add-on, whatever.
Yep.
First one. Yep.
Yeah, I had the same one as you.
And I still even have the pack-ins, which were over here. The pack-ins were a dual disc of Sherlock Holmes, which showed off the full motion video,
FMV.
and then it had a disc of like Columns and Streets of Rage and something else, and then Soul Feast, which was actually
Alien Strike, something like that. Where it's the first one that went. Oh, what was it? What was the? It was Columns, Streets of Rage, and that Alien game where.
Oh, you know what? I think ours was. I think ours was Golden Axe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
I can't remember because I ain't had that stuff in years, but I think you're right.
And then a Genesis shmup called Soul Feast, which actually was called Soul Dees on the Genesis, but they redid the soundtrack. And like I remember the first time I played that game, and I would just crank up my stereo and just blow my parents out of the house.
Yeah.
And
that's the point where I got into racing games. I think when it launched with it wasn't Ayrton Senna's, was it? Was it the Jaguar game?
Jaguar XJ220.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's where I got into racing games. To be fair, as soon as that launched.
JVC was never known for games, but that game, and that too had I ripped that soundtrack. I've got so many game soundtracks ripped to my hard drive. That is one that I actually drive. That 2 tracks on there that I actually drive down the road to. Yeah, it's one track's called Indigo. The other track's called Moody Breeze. It was sort of a take on Outrun.
Yeah. Right.
But oh my goodness.
Yeah. Moody Breeze. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Jaguar XJ220.
I actually never had that. I had Alien vs Predator, Kasumi Ninja. Oh my God, Cybermorph, I think.
That's Jaguar.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Atari Jaguar? No. We're talking about a video. We're talking about a Sega CD game based on the Jaguar car.
Jaguar XK220.
XJ220.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was a racing title.
Yeah, I was about to say I never had that. Right? You're talking about on the Jaguar, right? I never had that.
No. It was on the Sega CD.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think I remember this one. I think.
In fact, when I'm done with Cobra Command, now you're gonna make me fire that thing up.
Like honestly, Jaguar is probably, or not Jaguar, sorry. Saturn is probably one of my biggest regrets. Not getting it.
You never had it, right?
I never had it, and I always wish that I had, because I was into PC gaming at that time. So I went basically straight from Sega Genesis to PC, then to Dreamcast, because at that point Dreamcast kind of overtook graphic quality from PC.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
I didn't keep my Saturn long, because right after that, you remember the PlayStation came out. So, like, I played something like a lot of the launch games or whatever games that first came out for the Saturn. But then I was splitting my time with a PlayStation, and eventually, because I didn't pay for it, I didn't really have no regret of getting rid of it. So I played Panzer Dragoon and Virtual Fighter and some of the others right at launch, but I went from that to PlayStation 1 and then the Dreamcast. So I didn't keep neither the PlayStation 1 or the Sega Saturn very long. So I missed out on a lot of those games. Because back then I was like, well, as a kid, you want the newest and best thing, the hottest thing, and that's how it was.
Yeah, I'm with you. I missed the Saturn as well, to be fair. I went straight from the Genesis, or what we call the Mega Drive, to the...
I got rid of too many of my Saturn games. I've still got a decent library, but I was stupid and got rid of some of them.
But the OG Xbox era is where I was old enough to realize it's like, I don't need to trade these in because they're not going to give me shit for them, and I'd rather just keep them.
I was the same way, Mike, with my OG Xbox. So I ended up selling my OG Xbox back when I got my 360 originally, and sold like 20, 30 games with it. And now I'm playing catch up. I'm trying to catch them all. I'm trying to get them all again.
Yeah.
Kinda
You know,
wish I never sold them.
you know the reason why I still have my Dreamcast? Because it went missing for like 16 years, and I just found it like last year.
Did you say it was in your mom's attic or something?
In one of my dad's barns, but
Oh,
he has
yeah.
like 3 outside, and I couldn't remember what happened to it. And then when I found it, he's like, "Oh, I think you put it in here all those years ago." I was like, "I do not remember." I was like, "Thank God!" And then that's why I took out my Dreamcast, because I would have probably gotten rid of it back then.
And honestly, how many other game consoles can you think of to this day, after 20 years, still work properly?
It still works. It still works.
There aren't a lot.
Nope.
Not only still works properly, but holds up from
Yeah.
a from
Oh,
a
100%.
gaming standpoint.
I would challenge anybody to tell me that they have an original Nintendo with a CRT television, or like a tube television, that still works properly.
You know what's amazing, Jay? This Dreamcast was in an unair-conditioned or heated barn for like 15 to 18 years. I don't remember how long it was. And the damn thing still works. Perfect.
Maybe it being cool helped it.
Maybe. But, during the summer, it get hot as hell in there, too. And that's not good.
But isn't there it was in a barn. Was this like an animal barn?
No. It was just a storage barn.
Okay, I was going to say.
Not in barn like just some big old wooden barn like you see in a movie. It's like a barn you can buy from Lowe's or storage barn. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
shed?
like a baby barn. We call it
shed.
baby barns.
It's shed, yeah. But
Right, the sheep were playing.
Yeah. No, but he has like 3 of them. He started with one, and then my mom's like, "You need more room." Well, I'm not putting.
Gaming in the outhouse.
Get it. Yeah, okay, well, I'll buy another one. Then he ended up with 3, but I ended up putting it in like the second one he bought. But I could not remember for the life of me what I ever did with it, because I moved away and I worked and lived in Maryland or Virginia, Maryland. And when I came back, I had totally forgot about it. And then I thought about it one day. I was like, I never got rid of my Dreamcast. What did I do with it? Then I was going through the barn last Christmas. My dad's like, I've got to get rid of some of this crap in here, clean these barns out, see if there's anything of yours in here. And I ran across it. I was like, holy! I felt like I was like Indiana Jones and getting the treasure.
You found the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap! It's the Dreamcast. And it still works. I could not believe it. It's still my Game Shark, all the games, they still work. Controllers.
I mean, what's great about those systems is that, modern televisions still have the VGA connections.
Yep.
Or the RCA connections, I mean. So you can play them. I mean, they may not
I got to tell you, depending on what you get, some of the HDMI stuff is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I bought a couple little adapters that allow me to connect my old systems to my Elgato. So, and they all work, decent. I'm sure they're not as nice as some of the more expensive stuff, but
you got to also invest in an M Classic, because that's what makes the HDMI really look hot. And I'm really happy with the.
So when you're saying invest, I mean, how much money are we talking?
So, the Hyperkin, which is probably the best of the HDMI cables that I've come across, are about $30.
Okay, that's not too bad.
The M Classic's $100.
Wow.
And I'll be honest with you, you got to go back and see. I've got a video on my channel of what the M Classic actually does, and I got a lot of Dreamcast footage. And one of the games that just stuck out at me was Crazy Taxi, and how unbelievable.
I was watching that. I watched a couple of your videos when you were showing that stuff off, and I was quite impressed. And I mean, even with OG Xbox games, like Outrun 2016 or 2006, and Destroy All Humans, I didn't need to get the remaster of that, because the Xbox version through that cleaned up all the aliasing, put it in 1080. It was really nice. Everyone tells me that 2 Human is really good. Is it a decent game?
It is.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah.
And it came out, it was free not too long ago, so I actually I snatched that up, so I should start playing that.
Matt over here asking me, do I have my VMUs? I still got 2 VMUs.
I have about 4 of them.
I got I got 6 or 7 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 2. I only bought 2. I was the only one that played video games back in the day. So,
And you know why? You know why I kept them? Because I never wanted to lose my Headhunter game. Because I never finished it. I always want to finish it.
You know why I'm glad I didn't get rid of these? These are some of the coolest memory cards or leaps in innovation in gaming
Oh,
at
big
that
time.
time. Are you kidding me?
They were mini Game Boys, for God's sake.
Hell yeah!
Dude, the fact that you could pick your plays in NFL 2K on that, and your opponent couldn't see what you were doing.
Yes, dude. We were memory cards were a thing, but when those come out, I was like, I hope they keep this and this don't end up being a gimmick. I was in the military at this time, so I wasn't a kid. I was like, these are so cool. But like all things that they try new things they try in the gaming industry, most of them end up being gimmicks and they end up being left behind. But these were some of the best things they ever come up with.
I'm not gonna lie, I downloaded the KO into that from Sonic Adventure and
of course I did.
Grew my shit like a Tamagotchi.
Damn right I did. Yeah.
Those just innovate, and then you could copy things back and forth between you and your friend's memory card by just simply.
Oh yeah,
connecting
put them together
head to head. Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that. I remember playing that game. I don't remember exactly what it was called. Seaman.
Yep. Oh yeah. You actually talked to that one.
Yeah, you could talk. Oh god.
I still have the microphone.
I think he would send you messages or something on the VMU. Yeah.
And you know who that was, right?
Dude, I couldn't tell you now, Mike.
Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, that was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Now that you say it, I remember that voice. Yes, it was. It was Leonard Nimoy. Yes, it was. I think I looked that up at the time. Like now that you say it, but just right then I couldn't remember. Yeah, it was. It was Leonard Nimoy. It sure was. The voice of the Seaman. Seaman. Sounds weird when you
gotta be careful when you talk about that game.
And I still have that, and I still have the microphone.
Dude, you know what? I got so into that game. I actually thought of him as a pet and would remember him when I come home from from working. I'm like, let me check on my Seaman.
Because if you didn't, his tank got dirty. Yep, his tank got dirty.
And he would bitch at you too because it's like, feed me. I'm hungry.
All right, Seymour.
Wait a minute, are you guys saying that you had to talk dirty to him?
You could. It wouldn't let you. You tried. Come on, Jago. Tell me you didn't try cussing at him.
Oh, I did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did. I don't know. I don't think he would respond, or he would respond with something just stupid.
He would have some snarky thing to say.
Yeah. He wouldn't. He wasn't programmed for a cuss battle.
No.
But
you guys have gone well beyond my retro knowledge right now. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Dude, you said Dreamcast. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy to know that kind of innovative gameplay existed back then?
Dude, you never saw anything like that at the time, and it was just a damn fish in a tank.
It was a fish.
But he was so interactive, dude. I was amazed.
Yes, it freaked my mother out like you wouldn't believe.
Dude, you could actually leave it on TV and like he'd swim around like a regular fish, and then if he like got hungry or the tank got cold or he felt like saying something, he would start talking.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell's that? Oh, that's the Seaman. What's up, bud?
Hey, what's up, Spock?
Yeah, what do you need? Beam me up. Get me out of here.
It's like Bargain Buddy from back in the day.
Oh,
hey.
my God. It was so good.
Hey, don't forget though, the Sega Master System was really the first console with 3D glasses.
Oh, I had those. I had those. I had those. It was missile. It was something, I don't know. It was intercontinental ballistic missiles. I remember that. ICBMs. I don't remember the name of the game, but I had that. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Sega. Oh man, damn.
I know. Sega. I know.
I know why King David gets so salty when he talks about PlayStation putting them out of business.
Yep. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Honestly, it makes me angry all the time too.
Yep.
They used to innovate so much. If you go back and think about it, who had 3D glasses on a 8-bit console? Sega Master System did.
That's right.
Yup.
And,
Man.
and honestly, there are 16-bit games that don't even hold a candle to Phantasy Star.
No.
There are not. They don't hold a candle.
Trust me, when Keith David was on that rant Sunday, talking about Sega and Sony, and he wants them to go out of business, I was like, I feel that. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
For that reason.
I was like, man, King's on some shit today, and then he said Sega, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
he's right.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I still remember. I don't. Is the only one of the only few podcasts unlocked that I watch because I don't like Ryan McCaffrey, but Peter Moore was on with Phil and someone else, and I remember him saying, Peter Moore talking about how he wanted the Dreamcast, or not the Dreamcast, when he went to Xbox, he really wanted to take it to Sony because he said Sony killed my baby. Sony killed my Dreamcast. Sony killed my child.
Dude,
and
Sega was the first, other than the Atari. Sega, I had nothing but Sega up until I had Sega Genesis, the Sega CD. I never bought the 32X because I didn't buy into that. Sega Saturn, and then I didn't have anything. When I take it back, I had Super Nintendo, and but my only thing I really paid attention to up until like the PlayStation 1 was really like Sega, just Sega. I might have had a few others, but I really my main consoles were the Sega. Yeah, I had SNES. Yeah, man, it just.
And you know, a lot of people look at you as not a real gamer because you stuck to a brand. Well, I stuck to a brand for many reasons. One, not because there was brand loyalty. It was more about I liked what they had to offer, and I only have so much money and time, so why would I buy like multiple systems that I'll only play 5% of the time on? Like, I'd rather buy something I'm going to use all the time.
Well, look, I mean, I got NES later, like after the Super NES. I got it just because it was dirt cheap, and played the games, bought the games, or whatever that the ones I played at my friend's house. But and I had like I said, I had the Nintendo 64. I didn't keep it long because I was like, I'm not feeling this. And I had a PlayStation. I didn't keep it real long either because something new was out. But my main love was Sega. I mean, always was. And I mean, like when I got the Super Nintendo, I was used to plugging in a headset to the OG Genesis. You guys remember?
Right, yeah, the plug's right in the front.
Yes, the volume control. Yeah, I didn't have to turn my TV up. Then the Super Nintendo, I'm like, nope. I just like it was always something new with Sega. Some little thing, innovating wise, and I was just like, man, where's this at? Why don't other people pick this up? And they never did. A lot of people never did back then, like back in those days. Just I don't know, dude. I'm always
there was
kid.
So much.
Yeah.
That they did.
And then that's why I've told people, like, when Sega died, Xbox felt just like its predecessor.
It did.
Well, they were going to be. That was the idea.
Yeah.
The problem is that Microsoft's OS. I mean, well, Windows CE just wasn't mature enough for the Dreamcast, and that's why you don't see a lot of Windows CE games for it. Sorry, go ahead. Anyway,
I was going to say just while you mentioned him, I think it'd be brilliant right now for the games industry as a whole, for both platforms, as if Sony just put Jim Ryan on the back burner and just grab Peter Moore. He's doing nothing at the moment. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Peter Moore in one camp, Phil Spencer in the other. Come on, how good would that be?
I'd bring Peter Moore back to Microsoft is what I would do.
Hell yeah. Yep.
No offense, I don't have any dislike at all for Aaron Greenberg. I think he's a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
But if you want a face of that company that can go out and get third-party games and go get those Square Enix games that they're not getting, you get Peter Moore.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Nope.
So
yeah, do you know what he's been doing for the last 3 years?
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah,
He retired from that.
and I have never seen him on the TV whatsoever.
Nope.
Nope.
But the first year he was there, they were champions.
Well, yeah, he's not the manager, is he? He's just the CEO.
No, he's the GM.
Yeah, he was.
Or the CEO, right? The president of the club, or something like that.
But how fun would it be? How fun would it be? Just the pair of them. That'd be awesome.
I really
maybe next year for E3.
I really need to catch up with him too. I'm telling you, I think I've told Jago this when we did our Sega show. In my time running NLG when it was a website back in the early 2000s, my most favorite guy in the industry was Peter Moore, because he was such a friendly guy, that there was, when I used to go to E3 and I used to have, meetings with, I'd have my yearly meeting with Microsoft. When you go as a game journalist, you have meetings. You don't get to enjoy the show. It's just how it is.
Yeah, I've seen.
But I'd have my meetings with Microsoft, and I'd be, standing in the booth, and there's a, kind of an off area for press where you're not down where all the games are and all the noise is, and there wouldn't be a time when, he wouldn't walk by, and even no matter where he was going, he was heading to another meeting or he was heading to go to talk to somebody, stop, shake my hand, say, "Hey, Mike, how you doing? How's family? Everything good?" Talk to me for like 2 or 3 minutes, and hey, man, I got to run. But that's who he was, and I got to know him very well. And when they launched the Xbox 360, and Shane Kim was still head of Xbox Game Studios, a couple of us went up to New York to launch event, and it's cool because I still got pictures of that. I had, we sat down at dinner with the man. I mean, that's the kind of guy he was, and he treated us really well. And Microsoft treated us really well. I wouldn't have been anywhere close to successful as a game journalist without them. And he holds a special place in my heart for forever.
Who is this?
Peter Moore.
Oh yeah, I think you told this story. You were talking to Stubbscast, I think, and I listened to it.
If it wasn't there, it was when we had our Sega roundtable on NLG.
Okay, I wanted to. I remember hearing it.
I think you brought it up from the Stubbscast.
I may have.
I'm pretty sure you did.
So.
Fair enough. I kind of put you off track a little bit there, didn't I?
No,
I do apologize.
dude, I'm telling you, you have me right now. You have me playing Jaguar XWay 220. I mean, I'm actually playing the game.
Oh, really?
Yes. You don't hear it in the background?
Oh, I hear it. Is that what it is? I hear it.
That's what that is. You don't.
Yeah.
I thought I had indigestion.
No, you don't hear the car?
Oh, I hear it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I can hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me turn it down though.
It was such a good game on my Mega
It's
CD.
solid. Totally solid.
And like I said, that's the game that got me into racing. I think that, and after that, obviously on the PS1 was Ridge Racer.
Yep.
And I've loved racing games after that. Ridge Racer.
But this had a great version of Daytona USA.
Yes, kind of. It was very similar, to be fair. Had more turns, I think.
But,
yeah. But yeah, it was based on that. Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, and then
Captain Commando, Jay.
But do you know what racing game I really miss? And it's not too retro. Project Gotham Racing.
I knew you were going to say Project
yes.
Gotham. Everybody misses that game. I'm not big into racers anymore, but I used to love Project Gotham Racing on the Xbox.
I think the reason is that I smashed all the all my friends were like, "How are you getting these times on this?" I was like, "I don't know, I just enjoy it. It's really good."
You know why you liked it? Because it was one of the best racing games for its time. That's why.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Not just because it was on Xbox, but I played Ridge Racer. I grew up on Hang On. I played
Sega
all
Rally.
Sega Rally, yes. But there was something special about Project Gotham Racing. Not only was it a really good racing game, you could put your own music in the freaking game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, you could put
come on.
with the most of Xbox, especially in the early 360 days, you could put any music you want on the play anyway, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You could load it up to the hard drive and play what the fuck you wanted.
Yep. I miss that.
Me too.
I miss that.
Something else that was cool, innovative, and left behind.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Because when I'm playing Sea of Thieves, I want the Pirates of the Caribbean music in the background.
Hell
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want to hear Jack Sparrow in the background.
Hell yeah. Yes. That'd be so cool. That would make the experience that much better.
Say
Yes.
Tortuga, mate. That's where
Let's
go. Say
the Tortuga.
We sound like a bunch of old fuckers that's been around a long time and played a bunch of video games. How
I'm
about
Captain
that?
Jack Sparrow.
I'm only 29. Fuck you.
Well, 10 years in you, I'm 39, so there you go.
I'm fucking.
And that's a real age, brother. That's a real age. Not a pretend one.
I'm 47. I got almost all of you.
I'll be 44 in
Except for
August.
me.
Yeah, I know. You will always be older than me, Jay.
Like I said, I will grow old. I know what is the term I like to use. I will get older. I just won't grow up.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
What you've got to remember, right? There's a new thing. I'm pushing it out there. Okay, you're not old anymore. You're just 30 frames per second.
That's a good way to put it too.
I got a friend that I do the Miko All Access show with. His name is Papa Pete. He's got a great channel, some cool retro stuff. His theme song literally says, "At the age, if you don't grow up at the age of 50, you don't have to."
Damn right.
Man, I love talking about this old school stuff.
I talk about this all day long.
Me too, man. Me too.
I had a conversation with an old friend of mine today. I was hoping he was going to be in the chat tonight. I told him about the podcast because he was talking about how he lives in a different province than I do, like very far away. We grew up together. We were best friends. And I was having a quick conversation with him today over like text. And he said that him and his wife like to watch YouTube. And I said, well, if you get a chance, check out our show tonight. We do like podcasting and stuff. And he's not very accustomed to it. He doesn't know what it is all about. I said we play old games because he and I used to trade games and stuff. He was the Nintendo guy. I was the Sega guy. And we used to trade systems.
Yep.
So I told him, I said, if you get a chance, check us out. And you'll never know what comes out of our mouths. And I was hoping to see him. But it's that type of thing. Like people our age, we all have the same things in common because we grew up in that era.
Yep.
We know what it was like to, only get games at Christmas.
Yes. Or birthday.
Or birthday. Like, unlike now, like Jesus Christ, we're grown ass adults and we're buying, like in my case, $700 consoles just before Christmas. Who does that? I'm insane. I should not have done that, but I did.
If I could have got one day, I would have too.
I know, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Well,
it's not about disposable income either. It's about entertainment and priorities, and we're all living in the world of COVID. We're all trying to cope, and this is how I cope.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is always how I go. Yeah. Yeah. This is always. Always how I go. But there's all these games out right now, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not interested in none of these, but Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's why I'm not interested in anything, is because of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at people are talking about Phoenix Immortal Rising or whatever. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good.
But
No.
you know what?
Hard pass.
I have to admit, it does look entertaining. Like it looks like if I don't want to buy Link, like the Zelda, this is the next best thing.
Yeah,
Right.
see, I've never been a Zelda fan. I don't think I've even played one. 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, and they're just more for me. But that's not my point. There's none of these games right now. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nope, I'm not for me.
No, I'm not interested.
No, I'm not interested. None of this shit right now. Only thing that really got me interested, or got my interest peaked is Cyberpunk. That's it.
Jedi Fallen Order was my last.
That was such a good game.
That was a great game. Great
game.
I haven't played it yet. It's now in that EA Play, right? I haven't picked it up yet.
It's on EA Play.
I had downloaded it, but I haven't played it.
Dude, you gotta play the game.
But put time aside, because once you start, you're in it.
You're not gonna want to stop. I'm gonna tell you.
You're in it to win it.
Jagle, did you see what's going to Game Pass?
Yeah, the game I bought and quit because the map sucked ass. Yes, Control.
No, Control. I'm gonna play it because I'm a Quantum Break fan.
Yeah,
I am too. But I'm gonna tell you right now, from the 10 or so hours I put into it until I couldn't figure out where to go in the building because the map was so bad, I still was digging Quantum Break better.
Like,
the only question I have is the version in Game Pass. Is that going to have? Is that going to have the upgrade when it comes out?
No.
See, that blows chunks.
What's the upgrade?
So only the ultimate version of the game has the ability to smart deliver the X and S enhancement.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was
Well, that's an oversight. Why wouldn't they do that?
Well, does the Ultimate Edition have the PlayStation only stuff that the PlayStation guys got too? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Remember they got PlayStation only content when it released.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right.
What do you mean PlayStation only content? Did you have to fight a bunch of nerds that went, "Hey, mine's better than yours"?
No, I don't remember exactly, but it was like maybe certain weapons or something, and maybe an extra mission. I don't remember because I threw that game in the bushes like 10 hours in.
I know you keep saying that it's not as good as Quantum Break, but I love Quantum Break, and if it's anything even close to it,
I loved Quantum Break.
Well, I was talking to Cyber last night. Like you get to a point where she can fly.
Right.
Well, the main character is actually just.
All right, stop! Don't ruin it.
No. The main character is actually the same girl that's in Quantum Break as the girl that helps you. It's the same chick.
But is it the same character?
No. But it's the same girl.
It's just same actor. Same actress.
Same actress that plays her.
Okay.
But there's powers you get later on in the game that I never got, and Cyber was like, I would have kept playing it if the freaking in-game map wasn't so bad. And I'm not the only one who bitched about this. A lot of people didn't like it.
You know what? I had a problem with the map on Jedi Fallen Order, but I got through it.
No.
The lack of a fast travel in that game was rough.
Oh my god.
That's one thing, but being stuck inside the one place that's only got the game is the only place that's actually the game is being played in is one building, as far as I know, and then not even be able to follow the map and get to where it's telling you to go. That's pretty bad. And I'm not bad at reading maps. I've played games. I know how to read a compass, damn it. I was like, what?
North, Miss Tessmacher.
Yes.
It sounds like you've had to use a compass in your real life at some point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you don't, they teach you how to read one in the military. It's not very hard, but
Exactly.
I think that's what he was saying.
That's what my point. I'm not saying you're a hunter and you go out, you're searching for deer in the woods. I'm just saying
no. But, I mean,
You were a Boy Scout.
He would.
Yeah.
He would, but he only understands North, so it's pointless.
But I mean, I would not have stopped playing it if it weren't for that, Jay. I was really enjoying it, but what time I put into it, I was still digging Quantum Break better. But I was enjoying the game. It was just the broken map that a lot of people bitched about that I had to quit because I literally couldn't get to where I needed to go to continue the story. And I tried.
I'll be honest with you, I love any type of game that gives me superpowers.
Oh, me too.
So that's why I like these types of games.
I'm going to eventually go back to it. I just hope the map's fixed. I'll probably have to restart it when I go back to it.
Jay, I've got to ask.
Yes.
Are you the oldest person in the group?
I'm 48, so that goes
okay.
to
I've got to ask, as an adult in real life.
Yes.
When do I get my power up of double jump?
When do you get your double jump?
Yeah, I've been waiting 39 years. I've still not fucking got it yet.
Well, okay, but when have you eaten the power pellets?
Oh shit, no.
See, that's the problem.
Fair enough.
You gotta get the
Can you
power
break-
pellets.
Can you break concrete bricks with your fist?
Some people call them power pellets. Other people call them Viagra.
that discussion's been done.
Have you grabbed the magic mushroom?
Exactly.
I thought Jay was going to.
That's a topic for another show.
I thought Jay was going to say some people call them magic mushrooms. Other people call them anal beads.
Oh wow!
Oh, you had to go there.
He went there. He totally went there.
Yes, he did.
Well,
Lovely.
Where was Retro Renegades?
And this is why you're sat uncomfortable.
Oh man! Oh, I forgot this game had a track editor.
I do apologise. I couldn't resist it. Let's be fair. Every old game we've played. Oh yeah, look at that level 5. You get a double jump. Yay!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to advance. You have to be good at the game to advance to get the double jump. That's
So what
the
you're
problem.
saying is I'm shit at life.
Well, the only way you're gonna get good is to be old.
Boom, boom,
This
kaboom.
is why I asked you, sir.
Noof's in the house. What's happening,
Noof.
Noof? What's going on, buddy? See,
That's great. I loved his greeting, by the way. His birthday wish.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
Uh,
Wish you a happy birthday in your room, not
Yeah.
mine, yours.
Like honestly, guys, like I can't say this enough. That greeting, that birthday wish, like from all of you guys, was probably the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And that, I mean,
appreciate it, dude.
I'm not joking.
It was-
that just goes to show me how much people give a shit.
I
Let me tell you, there. You know how I feel about you, man.
I know.
The
man.
things that you
I'm
have
surprised. I'm
done.
surprised you didn't start freaking bawling on the screen.
I was close. I was
Yeah.
close. I had to compose myself a couple times.
I was surprised too, Jay. I'm serious.
I had to compose because you know when I had you on for the 200th show,
I
I couldn't
know.
hold it in,
I know.
and then I had to address Peter, and then that was just it for me.
Yeah. And the fact that Peter came on, that was awesome.
Yep.
I'm
And
so
and
happy.
Chris wanted to. Chris was out of town and
Yeah.
couldn't get it in time. But he was
I
like,
know Chris would have. I know he would.
yeah, oh yeah. He was very much. So
I know Jay looked at me and was like, "Jesus Christ!" I had black circles under my eyes, dude. I was exhausted. And Mike had. I should have done it earlier, but Mike was like, "You gonna do it?" I was like, "Fuck yes, I'm gonna do it." And I really felt like passing out. So Jay was like, "Jesus Christ, Dago's almost asleep right now." That's the way I felt.
Honestly, dude, just seeing you on camera was like. blew
I
me
know.
away. It blew me
I
away
know.
that you guys went through all that extra effort just for me.
I know.
And then
Just for you, Jay.
Nobody's
then
supposed
That
to-
was for you.
I tried to upload it, and I'm like, "It's not uploaded." And then Mike helped me. He actually called me. He's like,
Yep.
I was like, "I've
Yep.
done it
We
twice."
were gonna get this done.
Yes, we were.
I have one. So whoever is listening to this, though, I have one critique. Can you all turn your phones to the frickin' side so we get landscape shots?
Oh yeah,
No,
Everybody-
mine was perfect. No.
yeah.
I brought the
Crispy's was
beer
perfect.
in.
Crispy,
I brought the
is there a
beer in.
time when you're not perfect? Really?
Well, yeah,
I brought the beer in. I was the only one that.
this
brought
is
the beer in.
true.
Come on.
But
That's
you know-
why you. That's why you went after Peter.
You know what the secret? You know what the secret to portrait mode is? Is you take portrait mode and you stretch it as a background. That's
You know what?
the secret.
I probably should have drank about 4 beers, Crispy, and I would have been wide the fuck awake then.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Usually
yeah.
happens.
That's what Crispy did. He had 2 before, cracked 1 during.
No, I had like 6, bro. Come on. I had
That's
6.
trying
And
to be
I
nice.
was like, let's
Huh.
try to time this right. I was close to being perfect, but it wasn't
So-
quite there.
No,
Nah, man.
listen, it was perfect for me because no one's ever done that for me ever in my entire life.
Dude,
And the fact that
You
you guys
do
went through
so
that effort,
much, dude. You do so much for
You do,
us.
Jay. You do,
I
Jay.
can. You have no. Because when I
You
first
asked
started
for
recording mine, I was
nothing
just
either.
when
You
I
asked
was-
for absolutely nothing, dude.
exactly. You ask for nothing.
Yes, you asked for nothing, Jay.
Well, it's like it's.
Can we get you? Can we get you to start crying now?
My philosophy is my philosophy is if I want to be treated nicely by people, treat them nicely, and that's the way it works.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
You know, and I want everyone to be civil, and I want everyone to be decent, and the way you start with that is by you being that way.
Yep.
And
but you've gone above and beyond. I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's one thing. It was one thing to throw a logo my way, right? It's another thing to come to me and say you need a whole upgrade, and then, oh, by the way, I already created this stuff for you. Here, check it out. I mean, you set my entire show up.
Yeah, but then I run the risk of you saying, "Yeah, that kind of sucks,"
which would never happen.
To your face. He said
not to my face, exactly.
Right, but I also know, and I said this to you before when we were creating the Gamers United Guild stuff. The fact is that nothing you create sucks. Does it?
Wow.
You know, the stuff that I create we always tweak. Because I'm not the creative mind, you are.
Like, look, you guys know I had my original avatar. Colt did mine, and then I was on Retro Renegades for I don't know how long, or it wasn't long, and it's like, here, I redid your avatar, and I was like, holy shit!
Right.
And I didn't ask him to do it. He's like, here you go. It's like, yeah, Jay, and to be honest, be fair, Jay, he didn't create the pictures, the 2 pictures, but he took his time to put them together, and that's something I could never do. And he just blew me the fuck away. I was like, holy shit. And I didn't ask Jay to do it. Jay just offered it.
Yeah.
And then he tweaked it later. He's like, here, he put the hand in it. Like I'm holding, like finna shoot a fireball. I'm like, Jay just all the time, brother. You ask nothing. Ask nothing.
No.
Can I
at all.
can I say something from a new boy's perspective?
Yes, sir.
This entire community is built on people like you lot in this panel. You get welcomed in. You get welcomed in. You can talk to anybody. You can join anyone's game. And I think you guys, especially Graphic God, is a forerunner for how we're all treated as newbies. Not so much on Xbox because I've been on Xbox forever, but you get into the Twitter community and you start talking to you type of people, you guys. I mean, I've had a few good games with Jago. I've had a few good games with Crispy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's varying people. There's Noof. I've played with Noof. There's fun speculation. I think Mav is pretty new to it, but it's all been built by you OG guys, and obviously Jay, for one, is just so prominent. And like he said, I just want people to. I treat people like he respects, and it's massive.
You know how this is my philosophy. It always has been. No matter your race, your sex, no matter what your religious beliefs, it doesn't matter to me. Never did. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. That's just the end of the day.
We had this discussion, didn't we, Jago? We had this discussion.
Yes, we did.
Well,
I've never looked at other people or genders or anything like that differently. I'm just, if you're cool with me, I'm cool with you, and that's all. That's all it needs to be.
My father always said, if you're a good person, then there isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. And he would, and he did that. He lived that way. He helped people, whether it was, business or local politics or things like that. He just did, and there wasn't anything that he wouldn't do for you until you gave him a reason not to.
Yes.
And then once you pissed him off, you were done. And unfortunately, I've had to do that. I've had to do that on the internet, and it's a shame because there are some people out there that just aren't good people. They're just not.
Yes. Oh,
but
I can name a few.
Well, so can I.
Yes.
But I can tell you, this group here.
You're not going to because you're better than that.
Well, there's that too. I don't air things publicly. I never have, and I never will. That's just, Twitter is. This isn't real life.
No, Twitter isn't real life.
But you guys, you guys and Peter and Chris, my new friends at the OEB Pete and his crew. You guys are the ones that I want to associate with. You guys are the ones that
Most
I
definitely.
want to be. I want to be known. Hey, I'm Jago's friend.
Yes.
I'm
most definitely.
Jay's friend.
Yes.
You guys are who I want to associate with, to be around, to have around, to have on my show, to be on your shows. That's it's what we created the guild for.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know.
And a lot of
And
people
now I gotta follow Animated Evil.
Animated Evil's good peeps. That's when the other night we were talking. I was like, "You coming on Retro Renegades, whether you like it or not?" He's like, "Okay."
No.
I mean, a lot of people know my past during podcasts and stuff, and if some people would probably take what happened with me and gone a different direction, but the reason why I am the way I am is probably because of what happened,
And,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? So you know what's sad, Jay? Is if you were a toxic douchebag and console ward online, you'd have so many more followers, and we'd have if we all done that, we'd have so many more people in the chat just and watching just for that fucking stupid reason. I ain't like that. I don't know.
Nope.
No, I'm not about it.
Because I'll tell you.
I'm not about the clickbait. I'm not about being
Nope.
toxic.
Nope.
I'm not about just pushing an agenda for clicks.
Nope.
That's not
Nope.
me.
I call it chasing clout.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
I can't do it. And I prefer all day every day to have 25 people in the chat, but of those 25 people, it's infinite. It's Jago, it's Jay, it's Stubbs when Stubbs can. It's Lance Jennings, OEB Pete. Those are the guys. Those are the guys I want. Super Cooper, who is just such an amazing guy. I mean, these are my. You guys are my friends. That's all there is to it.
I'd rather have 20.
I like keeping that circle small.
I'd rather have 25 great, positive people that are like-minded like me than 1,000 douchebags in my chat or watching.
Yep.
And to be honest with you guys, and I'm not trying to shit on bigger shows, but that's what happens on those shows. There are more people that are there just to be assholes than there are to support. And I don't want that.
There's people that are console one-sided that are there for that one console talk, but if you bring anything else up, they turn into
my piece of plastic is the greatest thing in the world.
Funny thing is, the wife does the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple of exceptions to that rule. I'll say that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of exceptions. There's a couple of really good shows out there that are pretty big that aren't,
Yeah.
And then I don't even like using that word big because that's all subjective.
Yeah.
They may have the followers, but in my opinion, to be big mean you have to have respect comes first, and then everything else happens after that. And if there's a big show online because they cater to a particular audience and they pander, to me that's not big. That's just doing what you need to do to get views. But if it's a respectful show, then I can take that. I look at that as a bigger show than numbers. Numbers mean shit all if your numbers are full of toxic.
Well,
guests.
and for somebody like me who's met so many great people, just by podcasting and speaking what I believe is true, there's a lot of people that just trash talk and whatever and just want to get views, and then there's people like me who would rather meet a friend. And
100%.
I think that's more important to me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people come into every podcast I ever do because they know that I'm a genuine person, and you've probably gamed with me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I probably helped you play Gears or beaten your butt in Mortal Kombat or played golf with Animated when he's really drunk and it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
By the way,
7 o'clock in the morning. In my defense,
I am looking forward to that day. By the way,
bring it, sir. Bring it.
I'll have you know, when I used to play Kinect Sports, I used to play golf all the time. So you're in trouble.
So we need to get,
because that's exactly like the real thing.
We need to get him PGA Tour.
Anyway,
guys,
Sorry, continue. I'm about to finish the show up because it's 10 my time. But finish your thought.
Oh no, I was just saying. Since I played Mortal Kombat, I know how to kill people.
Exactly. Damn right. You know how to decapitate people with your bare hands.
Exactly. I can light them on fire and chop off their head and rip out their spine because I played Mortal Kombat. I know how.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. We're 5 minutes a little late, but appreciate Stubbs for showing up. Thank you very much, Animated Evil, for coming for the first time. I hope you're not going to be you're not going to be scarce, and maybe you'll take the call another time when we send out the Retro Renegade symbol.
Yeah. Just let me know whenever you're ready, mate. I'll join. It's fine, whatever. Whenever you need me.
Appreciate it.
It's like the bat signal when it goes up.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll come running like some really shit Robin.
Unfortunately,
I appreciate the invite. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike, for showing up. But I want to warn you guys that the bat symbol looks like a bat. The Retro Renegade symbol probably looks like a dildo.
It's a Bilbo stick.
How did you like? By the way, how did you like Supersonic's part of that video?
Yes.
And when he sent that to me, I was trying to figure out how to fit it in, and that's where I came up with we're interrupting for this special announcement.
That was fucking perfect.
Okay, but do you remember when we used to do M&C? That's how we entered the show.
I had no idea because I never watched that.
I know he was hacking. He always hacked into the show.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, Super did.
So
yes,
that
sir.
100% made me feel like it was an homage to the M&C days.
Yep.
Oh, well, I apologize for that.
Well, you don't have to apologize because it was all my idea. So.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah. Excellent.
And we all know those are no good.
Next.
Yeah. Here you go, Animated. Just here it is. There's that Jaguar soundtrack, man.
That's it.
Jesus Christ,
that's it.
That sounded like Debbie Does Dallas to me.
Oh no.
That's where I'm at
guys,
right now.
Thank you very much for showing up. We'll see you guys next week. Who knows what channel it's going to be on, because it seems like Super...
When are you going to get your own channel?
Well,
when are you guys just going to get... Just get a Retro Renegades channel, for Christ's sake.
I know. It's hard because we want everyone to have the opportunity to host, right? And that's kind of... That all came from M&C too, right? M&C wouldn't allow me to host. Therefore, I made a pact. If I ever do this again, everyone gets a host. So
you get a host. You get the host. You get the host.
Everyone gets a host.
Everyone gets a host.
I just want to host
It's a YouTube channel under your chair.
Like
I want to
5'8",
host it.
5'8", blonde, about 25.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
We'll let you know the day
Laters.
that it happens, where it's going to be. Bye.
Be good, guys. Later.
Thank you very
Play
much.
on, gamers.
See ya.